Hello. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move the microphone as soon as I start talking. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's probably a horrible sound. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see you all. Hello. 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 Yeah. Hope we're all doing well. Good to see you all. 21 people on YouTube, 12 people on Twitch as soon as we start the streams. Beautiful. Welcome in. I hope you are all very well. White Wolf gifted 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, buddy. You're very kind. I was actually just commenting to Laura before we went live that we are at the lowest amount of subscribers on Twitch that we've been at in like a year. We were on like 52 or something like that. So thank you very much for boosting that up to 62 now, buddy. Appreciate you. But yeah, you're always super generous, and I very much appreciate it. So thank you so much for your 10 gifted subs. A total of 182 gifted to the channel. So thank you so much for that. I'm just going to mute those for the rest of the gifted sub emotes. White Wolf, you are a madman. Are you the top? I don't know whether you are the top now. You might very well be. Okay, very much hello, White Wolf, Kabrinsky, hello, Baldy Gnome is here. I see the usual suspects. Good evening. I'm Kaiser Soze, if you say so. Have you painted any tiny ships recently? Used to love them for the Discord. Anyone who was new? Yes. Evening, folks. Colin's Painting Adventures here. Welcome to the chat room. What was that? Stream has not even started and I'm having to whip out the heavy flamer due to... Yeah, I know, right? Someone posted a picture of Erebus earlier. And it was like, if you had Erebus and you got to choose how he dies, what would you do? And my brain immediately put the most sadistic thing that I have ever thought of in my brain immediately on how I would kill him. I was even surprised by my own cruelty. I was like, that's exactly how I would kill him. So, yeah. Ooh, these tickles. Is it meant to be that small? Yes. White Wolf, subscribe. Prime 9 months. 9 months and no ban. Must try harder. You're damn right. So I have 37.5k Kriegsmen. That's barely enough to recapture the 6 feet of land lost to the enemy yesterday. We need more Kriegsmen. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much. I think I'm 4th or so. I'd say at least 3rd. Sicaria68 has used his Bezos bucks to subscribe. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Sicarius, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Medusa. Just eating. Bear with, of course. Where is your gas mask and shovel? I'm at 100k. Jesus Christ. We'll do a revamp of all that kind of stuff in January, so we'll have better things to use for... One of those I suggested Laura the other day was one of those like shock collars. Pay 100k in Kriegsman and shock me while I'm trying to paint an eyeball. I don't know why I hate myself so much, but I think it would be kind of funny. And over on YouTube we have Go For It Painting, hello, and then Jaka Wonder Smoke, hello. Yes, yes, rats, always rats. This is actually a commission that I'm doing. So this is my original one. I'll go to my story time, my live feed actually. This is my live feed. So this is the one that I did for my video, and then somebody really liked it, and I opened up my commissions. I obviously open up my commissions every kind of December or so, November, December. And some guys commissioned me to paint up this scheme 60 times. So I had another commission before that that's done. So I started them last night. So I'm going to do 5 a night is my goal for 12 days. Which will do them all. So here's the first one I did for him. So simple paint job. He's using them for the old world, hence why there's no bases done, and they're not actually glued to their base. So he'll just pop them off and put them on a square bases when he gets them. So I don't have to base them, which is good. But here's the first batch of 5 that I did, and I'll be doing the next 5. I'll start the next 5 on stream. But they're pretty fun. They're not like... They don't take a lot of time to, well, they do take a bit of time to be fair, but they're not an annoying thing to paint. So I'd be happy enough to kind of bash through this 60 guys, I think. Is eating a beer. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think she meant bear with me. In the Sword of 40k Power Wash Simulator, how many bottles of Mr. Clean would it take to disinfect the ground and clean all of them? He would die beforehand. Something about eating bears. 12 days of rats. Eating beer with what? Chips, rice, baked potato, everything. Texas Wargaming, good afternoon. I'm glad I was able to catch the not so mediocre hobbies. Ah, you're too kind, buddy. Are you actually from Texas? They do look really good. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Open a hype chest. We got a puppy. I don't know why it says choo choo every time with something, but there you go. Reckon they will go well with cheese. Maybe a something. Hello, I only have 8 rat miniatures to finish my 2k list. Just 8, only 8. And then I can move on to Bretonia. Finally, that's beautiful. I love the last painting session of an army. And not because the army is complete, but like, yes, but not the relief. It's the like putting the last few models into place and getting to see the whole army done in one big like lump feels so good. It makes me so happy. Yes. Far West Texas. I love Texas. My favorite YouTuber is from Texas. Doom, boom, right. I'm not getting bored of painting my Tyranids using your scheme with Stegodon Scale Green and Altiac Blue. Thanks again. I love the scheme so much. I love that scheme. I'm doing one of my friends is turning the big 40 in like January, March, I think May. And we're going up to Warhammer World for his trip. And we're all bringing 40k armies, about 1,000 points. And like I suggested we try theme it a little bit. Like not like massive themes, but my theme this time as an idea, and everyone seemed to go for it, was no power armor. No power armor. Let's just try and do something with no, like, because like 6 of us going. So 6 armies with no power armor, which means like, since I said that, no power armor, suddenly there's a Gene Stealer cult player and a Harlequin player, and you know what I mean? It's like real interesting armies that you don't see on the table an awful lot. So I'm very, very excited for playing that. And yeah, the reason I said it is because I'm not sure what I'm taking yet. It's either Dark Eldar or it's... My choices are Dark Eldar, Tyranids. I had a third choice. Or Kroot, a full Kroot list. Those are my 3 kind of up in the air. I'm pretty passionate about all of them, so if someone else needs to grab one of the 3, I'm happy to like let them have it. So, but if my Tyranid one goes through, I've written a list which is 1,000 points, which is awesome. Like it's really cool. Might be terrible, but it might also be awesome. And it's the Death Leaper, 3 Lictors, 3 units of 6 Von Ryan Leapers, and 2 units of 10 Gene Stealers. So it's a full infiltration, sneak behind you, like Aliens kind of style, like Tyranid army, which will be so cool. So yeah, I was worried that if I said it, everyone would be screaming at me for full crew because they would know how cool that would be. Like Brontis is coming with us, of course, as well, and he's bringing lots of battle suits, so it's kind of worrying. When is November monthly showcase? Because I have a surprise. Last Thursday stream of the month, isn't it? Laura will let us know. I'm bad with these dates thing. My plans for Old World are just to keep loving it. I made a mistake and started my Dogs of War army after my Bretonian army. I shouldn't have done that. That like tripped me up a little bit when I was doing it, because I did like a really precise clean army and then I went on to another really precise clean army. I should have done my orcs in between. So I might just stop telling myself that I'm currently working on Dogs of War, because I haven't picked up a brush for the Dogs of War in weeks, and just go on and start bashing through some orcs. I think I would enjoy that more, especially with the new goblins they showed off. For Old World, that Goblin box set is just all going on square bases. I got a new Doom Diver, I've got new Goblin Chariots, new Goblin... Oh, yes. Give me all of that. Looks amazing. So, potentially Orcs and Goblins. because I really like them and I enjoy painting them. But then I'm also currently kind of working on an orc army for 40k, so maybe I don't want to work on orcs. I don't know. I've got like 10 old world armies in shelves on my left. Like when the old world came back, I stripped out my shelves, two cabinets worth of shelves, and I like stored like my Sylvaneth and my Fire Slayers and a bunch of like all my Stormcast went away, and my Night Haunt went away. Like loads of armies went in boxes and storage, and then I put back out all my old world armies because I'm so excited by it. And there's a bunch there that still need to be done. Your Tyranids will be the best looking army for sure. You think that, right? But the Golden Chin is coming and he's doing his new work army. And if you've followed his Instagram, that army is going to be insane. So I'm a little worried about that. Not worried, but he's definitely going to take the best painted tile. But his army list, I've seen his army list and it's total trash. So he'll lose every game he plays. So that'll balance out a little bit. So the next thing I want to do for Old World, is Mr. Brontis. If anyone's confused, Brontis runs this store. See Underworld Gaming here? It's a local independent here in Ireland. And they run the most events in Ireland. Yeah. And I missed the last one, but they do Old World Gaming. They do tournaments. I played in an Old World tournament there and I won. But they also do days which are a little bit more casual, which is just, you should, like a tournament is you go there, you play 3 games in one day, but there's no scoring or who's the best or anything. It's just like, oh, you're on table 4 playing that guy now. Okay, now you're on table 8 playing that guy now. And there's no who's winning or it's just 3 chill. So I think the next thing I'm going to go to is one of those days. So I'm excited for that. I need to get another army. I don't want to go with my Bretonians again. Because I played most of my games of the Old World with Bretonians so far. And I did 2 tournaments I played in, one in Underworld and one in Warmer World. I played Bretonians, so I've experienced. I've gotten a lot of Bretonians painted. I'm really excited. I need something else to push me. So, maybe more Tomb Kings. I did make a good start on the Tomb Kings army, and I really like how they're looking. So I might get some more of them done. When does the thread open? I'm always away from tomorrow. I think the thread might be open. The boss is the thread open for that? I did it and it was ace. Yeah, I know. You're the one that's making me annoyed that I missed the last one. Want them all, the goblins. The goblins look incredible. The answer to everything is more rats. I mean, you're not wrong. I now have to start base coating more rats now. So these are the only paints I require to paint the rats. It's only 10 colors. So it's like a reduced palette style thing, so I can really get through them. One of the other big commissions I have is 1,000 points of World Eaters. That's going to take some time, and that's up after this. So, yeah. It's going to be fun, though. Opened it now. There you go. It is open now for you, buddy. When do we see the next update on your Dogs of War Empire army? Yeah, like I said, it's not gotten very far, to be honest with you. I could definitely do more videos on it, but I really wanted to get that really big block of 40 Alicante pikemen painted as like a real backbreaker moment, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Hey, Mediocre Hobbies. I saw the Old World Empire of Man army and my knees went I know, right? I was planning to come back to Hobbies only with 140k Black Templars, but now I need to really try hard not to buy the Empire figures. Unfortunately, with that one, I cannot steer you away from the Old World because I love it so much. So fold. Christmas is coming up, buddy. Be good and ask Santi for some Empire. The Warp Spider Phoenix Lord lost my yes. Like, everyone might assume that Krieg for me was the best reveal of the reveals. Like, we can all just agree that these reveals were the best reveals of the year, of maybe all time. They were just incredible. Everything that came out was, even the Age of Sigmar one, where I was like, oh, they went a bit light on Age of Sigmar because they just showed off like the new orc endless spells and the new orc scenery piece and a Slida boss, you know, little model. And I was like, all nice stuff, but it's not a lot. But that's fine. They're giving us so much other stuff. And then they went, oh yeah, by the way, it's a whole other army release. And then they showed all the goblins. I was like, shit. So, unbelievable. The Krieg stuff are all perfect. I have no qualms about it. It's exactly what I expected to see. I love it. It's all incredible. I want 2 boxes. I'll probably get sent one of the Krieg box sets. And Underworld, I will get another one from these guys. So I'll have 2 Krieg box sets to get me started with my plastic Krieg stuff. But I have to admit that the Eldar stuff blew me away. Like, I was so happy with it. So happy with the quantity. It's not drips and drabs. They're finally just like, look, here's most of everything else, okay? Just enjoy. Have fun. So, yeah. Bare necessities. I'm with you. I started New Eldar when the last big batch came out. Around the time the new Guardians dropped and stuff. And I got quite a good bit of a shelf of stuff done. Like, I'm really happy with it. It's in a really nice place to finish it off. I like another push and get some really nice models done. So, I'm excited, man. And yes, the Warp Spider, Phoenix Lord, like the video said, we've only been waiting around for like 30 years for him. So, I can't wait to read his story. Like, the fact that they'll mention where he was and what happened or any of that kind of stuff. I really hope that happens. It was great fun. I got to play an ogre army, and then I played a vampire army, and then I played an empire army. See, that's awesome. It's one of the best reveals in a long time, right? Sounds like the back got broken, just not in the right one. I need those new aspect warriors and Phoenix Lords. Great update for classmates. Agreed. Every section was good. We're spoiled. I want the Warp Spider Phoenix Lord. I'll be having the Swooping Hawks. Maybe you already have Mogan Ra. I do already have Mogan Ra and the thingies. I was wondering about we got the new Azraman, but we didn't get new Dire Avengers. So, and like the older Dire Avengers, like, I would like to say they still hold up, but they don't really look that good. They're just a bit oddly proportioned. The body's very small. The heads are really big. The arms don't go on very well. They're just, yeah. So I think they want us to rely more on Guardians, I guess, as the troops. I want Krieg Army ever since I started playing like 12 years ago, but could never justify Forge World expenses. Not many people can, buddy. I got very kindly gifted at the start of COVID, like 1,000 points of Krieg, and then that just spawned it off. So, yeah. Working with Krieg Kill Team at the moment. I can't wait for the release. I always wanted that army. Nice. Only question on the Eldar. Where is Karandris? It's another question that Tim was talking about. Where the hell is Karandris? So Karandris, Plastic Dire Avengers. Are we good then? Are we missing anything? I actually want the Krieg. I hate that I'm saying that. And you said the Warp Spider Phoenix Lord is female. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I do not want the Krieg. They are not word bearers, and I have plenty of doorstops. Oof. Oof. When you get the Gits box, what do you want to paint the most? It's tough. I really, really like the Wolf Boss Man. He's gorgeous. Like, big fan of him. Like, it makes me want to do the because like for Age of Sigmar, I do Gloom Spike Gits. I have all the mushrooms, I have all the squigs, and I've got spiders. I don't want to do all the wolfy stuff for Age of Sigmar. So all the wolfy stuff will definitely be going to my 40k stuff. Old world stuff. In fact, I already have there's a bunch of boxes in the way. I'll show you in a minute. I've already rebased one of the squads of Wolf Riders that is for thingy, and they're like on a base and they look gorgeous. They're all ranked up, awesome looking. So like in the Arcane Journal for the Orcs and Goblins, there is a full mounted list. So potentially I'll want to try and run the full mounted list using the goblins and all the chariots and stuff like that. So that may be it. That brush is on the floor now. Finally have to watch live. Honda Rats! What color is using to paint the clan rats? So for the commission, so it's a commission. So this is the color scheme that's happening right now. I say happening right now. We're 19 minutes in and I haven't even remotely put paint to model yet. So the guy wants 60 of them in this scheme. So I'm gonna do. I've done the first 5 last night. So They're not being based because he's putting them on square bases for Old World, so I don't have to base the commission. I just have to paint them up to the standard and get them all shipped off. So my unrealistic goal is 5 a night for 12 days, just to really bash through this commission so I can start on the next one. Are there only 6 Phoenix Lords? Yes. Shining Spears never had one. So that would be Fire Dragons, Dark Reapers, Striking Scorpions, Howling Banshees, Swooping Hawks, Warp Spiders. Did I say Dire Avengers? Dire Avengers. Dire Avengers. Fire Dragons. 6 or 7? I'm not sure now. Wait, a female space elf? That's it. The immersion is gone. I'm going to burn all the models. I live as a spoon hermit. I like a spoon hermit, yeah. You gotta live as a spoon hermit, buddy. What color is using to paint the clowns? Any chance of doing a video painting the Vespid kill team? I already did it. Pandora, it is in my... It was for my Patreons. So it's a Patreon exclusive video for painting the Vespid. The Verminus tutorial is on this video. Male May. Do Shining Spears have an Exarch? Exarch, yes. Phoenix Lord, no. Axelon, hello. Just a little help before you go. I had an intrusive thought while building the War Sphinx to use a torso with the wings, hive torrent bits. I don't want to know where that's going. There's also Forge World Shadow Specters. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. They're not real. Forge World just made them up one day. I wouldn't be surprised if they just got completely like forgotten about. Forge World discontinues them and they're not in the codex. I'm not even a fan of the models. The Shining Spears Phoenix Lord is lost. Did he exist? I didn't think he ever existed. Maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, I may need to sign up. That'd be nice. Patreon has been down the last few months. Something fierce. Everybody should sign up. Bananas. I'm sorry. Just subscribe. Thanks so much for subscribing, buddy. Appreciate you very much. Sorry for butchering the absolute hell out of your name. The words of Forrest Gump. I'm not a smart man. Always forget when you're starting the skin on your Skaven. They have tails. Blackhawk, just subscribe. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Ah, sorry, I meant the Phoenix Lord. It's all good. Pandora laughing at me. If you want a non-GW better, Thousand Sons Demon Prince, have a look at the Mantic's Idol of Shoppik. They had a special spear as a HQ upgrade back in the day of proper codices before they made books hard to read, and it lists the build. Okay. Azraman, Baroth, Jinzar, Karandras, Fugan, Mogan Ra, Lycus, Shadow Spectre. Oh, Drastanta. Drastanta? I don't know how to say his name. I never even read up on Shining Spears one. When did he get lost? Or she get lost? I don't know the names anymore now. Boom, 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 boom. Drazar. I don't know what he's rumored to be, but he's supposed to be a lost Phoenix Lord potentially. And potentially the Striking Scorpion cult, because they lost their Phoenix Lord at some point. Is that your head or a helmet? That's a head, buddy. Skaven are so nice. If anyone else out there is looking for a commission as well, don't be shy. Just message me on Instagram or send me an email, whatever works best. Drazar is technically a Phoenix Lord, as it's heavily hinted at that he is Ara, the first striking Scorpion Phoenix Lord. Yeah. If you also pay attention to every single box of Aspect Warriors comes with a little statue. Have you ever noticed that? They all come with a little statue, every single one of them. And so do Incubi. So Incubi are basically another cult. Sorry, they're one of the banners in this batch. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. Drazar, Phoenix Lord of the Incubi. Shh, Ara's not the Drazar. Maybe. You don't know. Drazar is terrifying. I wouldn't want to fight him. And that's why no one will remember your name. Ah, damn it. But you're going to have to paint more Krieg. Yes. I'm going to have to do an entire new plastic platoon is my plan. So full 55 plastic infantry with command. 2 new weapon teams. And 20 more horses. And 2 of the large artillery pieces. Plus 10 engineers. Is my current in my head for what I'm going to do for the new plastic stuff. I was surprised that it didn't get any tanks. I was kind of expecting them to get at least 1 tank, one vehicle that's just like theirs. I really like the new engineers. I very much can't wait to get like 10 of them and paint them up. Engineers have always been one of my favorite units in the Krieg army. I remember playing one of my first game with Krieg and taking the drill on 10 engineers and not really knowing what engineers were like. And them popping out of the ground and me being like, all right, time to shoot their 10 shotguns at this squad. And I didn't realize they all had 3 strength 4 shots apiece. I was sat there for a while being like, what? Why do these shotguns have 3 strength 4 shots apiece? And why do the engineers hit on 3s? What is this? And yeah, he just blasted 30 strength 4 shots down a trench at someone. Everybody died. It was pretty fantastic. Tim Shelby, subscribe with his prime 29 months. Hello, designated Andy Roo. How are you? Only anything fighting walls. Likes fighting walls. How come Andy's actually painting on stream? How are we not distracting him enough? I mean, we did a lot of distracting at the start, I guess. I'm kind of waiting to see what GW does with the Knights. They're planning something for them this year, I think. Imperial Knights. There's a new Knight Codex soon, but I don't know what they're going to... I don't think they're going to get anything. I mean, we got all the Lancers, like, just recently, so 3 new Knight kits. I know it's technically 1 new Knight kit, but just 3 additional sprues, if you know what I mean. But I know they're off the Horus Heresy, but they'll probably be in the new Knight Codex. Or they're just going to go nuts and be like, here's a plastic Porphyrion. Does everybody know? You remember the stream we did? The long stream? The points? The big model money that we got in? It's going to take all the stream to get this gold done on the banner. Lol. That's why I killed him first. When the Krieg were unveiled, I was worried the horses would not have the weird claw hands. But old Jimmy Workshop was like, no, not only do they have the word claw hands, but they're heavily featured. The focal point of the model. Yeah. Like those horses are super important to the Krieg lore, and it's kind of why Krieg exists. If you want a bit of background lore, Knights will get an armiger with a jump pack. Flying assault knights. A plastic Gorgon would break my soul. I would need 5 of them, and I would fill them to the brim with soldiers. Everybody's dead, Dave. What's everybody? Yes, Dave. You mean I've been going around eating half the crew? And he's being paid for the rats. Must focus. I gotta get him done. See how much I focus if you took out a commission of your own? So much focus. Many wow. Yeah, so we did the long stream, and the amount of money that we raised determined the model. So I ordered the model the other day, by the way, just so everyone is aware. Finally came back in stock. That's how long it took for it to go back in stock. And it got ordered. So for anyone who's wondering what the hell I'm talking about, we did a 12-hour stream a while ago, and there was like a donation bar. And the way it worked was, however much you donated, like the value that we ended up on was what I ordered off of the Forge World website and for the next stream. And the idea is we're going to do a stream where I start a model and the stream ends when the model is finished. Which I think is kind of insane, and it'll be kind of funny and awesome and ridiculous. The old world orc and goblin reveals were great. Yes, they were. How much would it cost you to just do the diamonds on my Harlequin? I can pay you the banana bread. Just saying. If only I could cover Christmas on banana bread, buddy. I also don't have this capabilities. No, talk to Dave. I'll outsource it. What the hell was the next color? Where did the Blood Angel's red go? Berserker Bloodshade. Red. Oh, really big shoes. Oh, that's the good stuff. If I just... Ashley, what in the hell did you just say? If I just skit Demante to your Harlequins like a V-Jazzle, do I also get banana bread? Are you like a youth? Is that youth people talk? I don't know what's going on there. I love the old world, but these metal models kill me. Just working on some common trolls to get more than... Though, yeah. I like working on metal models because I'm a psycho. But, yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. I donated in that stream, but I don't know what the model was in the end. So, YouTube took a massive portion of it because YouTube sucks. That's fine. I put some my own money to it, and by some of, I mean quite a lot. And we ordered a Reaver Titan. So, we're going to be doing a Reaver Titan in a long stream in the new year. And I'm going to have it all built and sprayed before the stream. So, yeah. How long do you think it'll take me to do a Reaver Titan from completely sprayed black to completely done? My comment made sense. It was just on Medusa that got it. It was just... what? Oh, I'm so confused. I even read some of my list to have less metal model. You redid your list for less metal models? Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Let us do the metallics. No, we should do the red. No, we should do the fur. Gore Grunter fur. Nice. What color scheme are you going for? It will match with my... You can't see them anymore because I changed all my shelves around, but that shelf has my 2 warhounds on it. It's the red with the yellow and black chevrons all over it and stuff like that. Gold trim everywhere. All my Titans are just going to go that color. And then I'm also going to do my Knight Porphyrion in that color as well. Instead of that going with my Knight Houses, that's going to go with my like Titan Legion, I think. I still haven't 100% committed to that. I built that damn Porphyrion and it's been sat there in a really useful box for the last couple of weeks, so it's kind of annoying. I hate that I know what that means. You should hate that. Nice. The biggest I have. 8k each side. It's impressive. I play in this 14th December, actually 6k points aside. Now when you see Harlequin models, you will think of that comment. I can't even remember that comment. It's already dribbled out my ear. I don't, none of it. Knowing Andy's skill, can we have it done in 6 hours with 4 others chanting in it. Yeah. We can do that. Could I get it done in 6 hours? Who knows? Maybe I need more than one Titan. Will I add building it into the whole stream as well? I got the Mars, a real Mars one, and I 3D printed a Lucius one for my little self. Is that the Mars pattern Reaver Titan? There's only one pattern of Reaver Titan. I have the Mars and Lucius pattern Warhounds, but there's only a Mars pattern. Is it a Mars pattern? Reaver. There's a Chaos Reaver, but it's the same class. It's just chaosified. I painted Reaver Titan in 1 hour. Here's how. It was an epic one. Next Titan purchase Eldar Titan or 3D printed Manta. You just buy a real Manta. I had a lot of fun with what I painted today. It was a fair bit of work, to be honest, but it was a lot of fun. I will show it to you now in a moment. Putting patches of fur in. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to buy an Eldar one. Yeah, I want the Eldar ones as well. Here's what I painted today. I painted a 6K word-based army in an hour. With the magic of editing. Dun, dun. I was gonna ask how much would it cost me to pay you to print a Warhound for me, maybe next year commission. If I take the commissions, but I usually only do commissions for, like I said, November, December. It's to cover my Christmas expenses. You asked me nicely, and then we'll see what we can do. What color do you use for the brown rat fur? I'm using Gore Grunt of Fur. For adding, it'll get like washed. The whole model will get washed, but where's the one I just put a little bit of? It's just to put some brown on the fur before I shade. You see around his head, got the skin tone, and then you just hit the fur on his arms and stuff. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's a really cool diorama, little vignette thing. I really like it. It was a staff games night or so, like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah. Do you think Code Dragonfang will cover gold, right? Who painted the wrong part gold? Oh no, dirty Skaven. Wash them. You get clean, rats. Oh, it's also Thanksgiving, USA. That's Thursday. People better be planning some fun. You plonker. More rats. Wait, wrong universe. What I said next year. Like Christmas 2025. That's a long way away. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to decide on my next big 3D printing project, to be honest with you. Trying to decide what to do. more Skaven. Wait, do you mean like I should print more Skaven? I mean, I don't think that's a good idea. I've got a lot of Skaven I need to paint before I start printing more. Buy the Orca, print the Manta. Buy the Orca, print the Manta. Wait, what? Monthly showcases Thursday, right? Yes. Since I'm a massive Guard fan, but my pile is so big, that one I'll have. Chesterfield, it's a hard one to say. You like, obviously you know best about your own finances and what you should add into your pile of shame, but honestly I do fall for the Games Workshop commemorative series. Like, it's on the website now and it's like while stocks last. So, you know, if you got 30 bucks sitting there, I'd rather have it in the collection and paint it when I can. But that's just my psychotic brain. I try not to miss any of the commemorative or limited models. Although I think I've missed 2 this year. That Cities of Sigmar Knight Rook dude and the whatever other model came with him. I never got an opportunity to buy them anywhere. Were they event models? I can't even remember. Looking forward to Lord of the Rings release. Yes, very much so. Although, like, yes, because Lord of the Rings, huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I'm a little bit apprehensive though, because like the reason I love Lord of the Rings so much is obviously the movies and the books. And like, this story isn't based around anything that I know anything about. And it's like a weird animated extra thing. So like basing a whole game around it seems a bit risky, but I don't know. Maybe it's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys for sure. Kurz Night Lord, subscribe with Prime, 4 months. Love the content. I am working on Hellbrick right now. Nice model. Yes, there's an event model only, I think, in Nova, and they were available last weekend in Warhammer World. What was the other one? Was the other one the Kroot? Did I miss the Kroot as well? I think I missed this guy's whole leg. Come here to me, you. I did miss an entire leg. Apparently Vallejo workers are striking. Looks like they want better working conditions, safety and hygiene. Updated machinery, better factory conditions and better pay. That ain't good. I'm usually getting only commemoratives for my armies and orcs. Got Goth Rocker and the Red Goblin last year. Nice. Is it bad to me more excited seeing Zorp's game boards than the actual Lord of the Rings game release? Man, Zorp for me is just a little bit too much. I love him, like, and I love his content, but if he says I'm building the biggest game board ever in a thumbnail one more time, I'm gonna scream. Every single video is the same name. I'm building the biggest game board ever, and then he's just like cutting polystyrene for 40 minutes and he doesn't actually do anything. Like, ugh. His Helm's Deep project is insane, and I'm feverishly following along with it. The fact that he got actual 3D renders from Weta of the Helm's Deep that was used, he gets all the special treatment. It's incredible. It was the Rook and the Kroot. Yeah, so I'm missing those two. Like, out of all the commemorative models that come out in the last 10 years, I'm missing only those two, and it's driving me insane. Show and tell. Favorite commemorative model in your collection? Sugar. Oh, that's a question now, isn't it? Like I said, I have like them all. Yeah. Probably. Like, there's about 9 million and they're all amazing, but this to me is one of the ones that was quite special. Like, I love this. Poor Orc having a terrible day. He gets all the special treatment. How we feel about his model pile of gifted awesomeness. Hey, I paid for most of what's behind me. I got half price because I was working there, but that's not the point. You're just jealous. Mohawk drum-fed bolter marine. He was. Oh, yeah. He's not a commemorative model, but I know what you mean. If we're talking about like limited edition models of all time, then that's going to take me about an hour to figure out what the best one was. Medusa spending the Bezos bucks. Thank you so much. Hey Andy, have you found a black market organ buyer to fund all the new Krieg that comes out? No, not yet, buddy. Why do you think I'm sitting here doing commissions? Station Forge Nid Dragon looks cool. Station Forge's thing today got me really excited. Are you going to do more models from the company you got Fluffy from? I don't know. I've kind of lost contact with them, so we'll see what they say. They were event exclusive, yeah. Warhammer Plus exclusives, got them, and the Inquisitor nice. I only have one exclusive model, and it's the Crypt King from the Flash Eater Course. Great model. Oh wait, the Rook was another model. Got confused. I think it's the Store Celebration model. I should be going to Wormworld on Friday. Want me to go get you the Kroot and Cities Mini if they have them? If they have them, yes. If that is even possible. I doubt they'll still be there. But if by some crazy fluke they are, yes. No, the Grim Divers were cool, but they released another one today. Which is the... They finally did a stand-in for the Krieg small tank, the artillery tractor one. So I'm very excited by that. I think I might print that one off. Realized I had never connected my account to Prime. Huh? Finally figured it out. I'm slow. Don't worry, we're all slow. Pretty sure they never made a limited edition Dark Apostle or other word bearer. They do make limited edition Chaos models. They have done that. I don't know what they are, though. Do I have any of them? I don't know. Anyone know any mini companies for generic fantasy stuff? Preferably not Osprey Rain, which are fine. Generic fantasy. Didn't they make the word bear for... Maybe? Yeah. Yes. Excuse me. Excuse my cough. Furious George, Will we see a few more old world videos on the YouTube with the new exciting? Yeah, definitely. We did an old world video last week. We did the Chaos Sorcerer model, which was another commemorative model that I did for. Like I said, I have a new rule, and it's a challenge that I would really like to do, like a proper challenge, which is to stop leaving commemorative model gathering dust. I've talked about it in every video. I'm like, stop doing it. Just get them on. Just paint one. So when I get a commemorative model, it doesn't go into storage. It gets done. So like this arrived 2 days ago, and now it's done. So, same with the Chaos guy. He arrived last week. He's done. So I'm doing my best not to add to my backlog of crazy models. You know, I did the sister battle like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But Furious George, yes, there is more old world, always. What do you need, Mr. Andy Rule? I'm still waiting for my rattlings. Once again, I got sent them very kindly by Underworld Gaming, so I think they sent me them a little early. Shh. I'm looking forward to Shire Team 6. Yes. Highland miniature are nice for generic fantasy. Highland miniature are beautiful. There's every time I go into Smith's, I keep seeing the Lego minifig case holder thing that goes on the wall as the slidey shelves, and I feel like most commemorative models would fit in there, and that would be a really nice way of displaying like a bunch of them. So I bought this new rule set, and I want to see what I can use for it, the miniature agnostic, so I can use anything. Is it just a skirmishy thing? You don't need an army, or just need like a team? Never bought any. We'll go for... Oh, it's mass ball. I was going to say I can print you some stuff, but I ain't printing an army. Off you go. It's called Midgard. All right. Silver on all the chainmail. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. When you get your hands on the new Death Riders, I'm going to renew my effort for you and the Golden Chin. Did you have my lovely horse? We have to get the jackets, man. My lovely horse running through the... See, there's going to be so many people that have no idea what we're talking about. They'll just think we're insane. Do you know what's really annoying? The fact that I'm in like commission season now. Not annoying because I need the commission, so like, but like I got such a taste for Death Guard with the team that I painted up, and then Mortarion, that I would kill to be just painting Death Guard for the next couple of months. Damn it. Bloody camera. Kit dependent though, yes. Some of those sculpts are ropey. Yeah. Lost Kingdom are gorgeous. They're ridiculous. As in ridiculously good. Has anyone bought up Trench Crusade yet? Yeah, I haven't. I didn't back it or anything like that. I would be quite keen to give it a try though. If I could find some files for some half decent models, I would be curious to give it a try. Yeah, I like the setting a lot. Very cool. I backed the first Kickstarter. What do you mean? As in, did you get an early bird or was there an earlier Kickstarter? I was watching Trench Crusade lore videos. Yeah, they look good. 1 hour and 1 minute to do the damned gold. Ended up using some Ghoul Grey from Colourforge today. It went down so smooth, even in cold temperatures. I warmed up the can first. Nice. Had a first Kickstarter. Remember, kids don't lick your paintbrush after using micro set. I told you last week. I'd be interested in Trench Crusade, but I'm all so deep into the old world. Empire release is going to test my resolve to not start a 5th army. Lol. I think the setting looks very cool. Don't think I'll get to play as the only hobby shop near me is a GW. Yeah, it's one of those ones that I have this concept in my head that need to flesh it out a little bit more. But it's treating games like that, I've talked about this before, as a board game. So it's not about you trying to find an opponent to play and have them start into it as well. It's you saying, I like Trench Crusade, so I'm going to get a little board together and print off 2 teams or get my hands on 2 teams worth of models and get them painted up and store them. So the next time you have like a games night or a board games night or an evening with a friend over, you can say, hey, do you want to try Trench Crusade? And you have everything to go. You know what I mean? I think that's the way to go for certain smaller miniature agnostic or... Like, I want to do Space Station Zero, and that's how I'm going to treat it. I'm going to get everything ready myself. And just, yeah, have it ready to go. It's kind of how I'm treating Kill Team right now. I just want to show up with a friend or a friend show up here for some games, and I open up that case, and there's like 7 painted Kill Teams. And I just go, you know, pick one, let's play a couple of rounds and have some fun. Tastes like the empty. Yeah, I wanted to organize a Kill Team day at some point, but it hasn't really happened yet. Yeah, you just need models for Space Station Zero, model agnostic, so I can use anything. I'm aware of that concept, but I would want to have 2 nice little space teams and stuff. Yeah. This is the way. You got to do both sides, right? Your Kill Team setup sounds like Anchorman Cologne. You're damn right. This is Panther. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah. It's illegal in 47 states. It's pretty much my whole room, but it's just hobby. Dun, dun, dun. Playing some teams and make a board just to enjoy it. Yup. It's how I think I'm going to treat Necromunda as well. I have so much Necromunda and I just don't really see myself or my particular friend group ever really getting involved with a proper full campaign. We don't meet up often enough to really make that kind of work. I think more casual games. I own, I think, all of the teams, all the gangs. So if I just got them all built and painted, someone would come over and be like, I want to try that corpse grinder cult, and I'm like, cool, here you go. I missed the metallic bit, didn't I? Whoops, daisies. Layering is so much fun. I agree. If you're being sarcastic, I disagree. I should do that. Just paint some teams up and make a board just to enjoy it. Yeah, man. I think it's the way to do it. I think it's a good way to go about it. Like if you're like barrier to entry for a game is you haven't got anybody to play with, like just try and set it all up yourself. You've got people to play. Maybe they're not interested in that game, but they don't have to be interested to try it with you. Like if they've got no commitment, no buy-in, they're just there for an hour to try a game, then hell, maybe they'll fall in love with it and want to do their own thing. Not at all. I love layering up my Soritas, and then you can level up and paint 2 armies so you can demo games for people. Yup. That's good stuff. What would people think about doing that as a challenge? One of the months we just do commemorative model challenge. And it's just basically any limited edition model that you've ever gotten from Games Workshop that you own and never bothered to paint. And paint it up for a session. Show it off. I think it will be pretty awesome. I like your concept. Can you just bash out 8k points of Heresy Army? And then we'll play a game. Yeah, I can do that. I'll do my Night Lords and my Imperial Fists. And then we can fight on the walls of Terra. You can take your Blood Angels too. They were also involved in that fight. As far as I remember, the Blood Angels are the... Sorry, my Night Lords are the ones that came out on top in that fight. I was building my Bretonnian Pegasus Lord yesterday and I lost a part of the saddle. Now it doesn't go together properly. Any ideas on replacement or fix? It was part 24 that I've lost. I need to know which part that is. Is it the back of the saddle that's shaped like a fleur-de-lis, or is it half of the saddle? Mate, I watched the deleted scene from Escape from New York. It makes more sense and it gives the character background. But I always imagined Snake did something really cool like steal a nuke. Heck, the Pentagon led a militia, etc. It was disappointed that he was simply stealing 1 billion credits. Thanks for the record. Yeah, man, I'm glad you did it. But yeah, it was definitely money. But just the fact that he went back for your man, he wouldn't leave him. The reason he got caught is he wouldn't abandon his partner, basically. It just gives a little bit more, like, why he's a little bit softer than he appears to certain people. Converted Iron, $10 donation super chat over on the old YouTubes. Thank you so much, but that's very, very kind. Iron within, iron without. Is that just in Assault of my Imperial Fist thing? Yeah. Yeah. Problem is that people have them or they don't. Could you make it a rare model, and rare might include scratch built? Like, no. Like, I know what you mean, but we could just do a scratch built as a separate month. Like, I'm not talking about a specific model. It's any collectible rare model. Surely everybody has at least one. Flesh Eater coin is still grey, yep. It's one of the front saddle handles. Is that necessary? Oh no, the bloody saddle is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. I do remember a certain spaceman showing up and beating back some Night Lords. I do believe he threw off the wall of some sort. You leave the painted count out of this. He was just a nonce. Worst Night Lord ever. Man, if Savitar was on that wall, it would have been a different story. It would have gone on a little longer. I mean, Raldoron probably still would have won, but would have been a good fight, though. This one I already did. You. You're not done. You're not done. You're not done. Okay. I do believe, yes. You just reminded me of the worst slip of the tongue at work, Andy. Someone was telling another worker who made a mistake to just use your nonce. I think he meant bonce. What's a bonce? I guess it could also be a rare model or something you'd be scared to paint or Save for later. Just a collectible model. I guess it could also just be a rare model or something you could use. I watched it fall off the floor, but I didn't see where it bounced. Ugh. Ugh. Shippo, is it carpet or a wooden floor? Bonce is your head. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was. He's a... He is still being tortured by Slaanesh in the warp. He was... What was it? What's Slaanesh's number again? Is it 7? It was 7 times 7 times 7 years. No, it was 7 to the power of 7 years or something of torture. Just to like teach him some... Was it manners or something? And it was really funny. So he's still screaming in the warp somewhere. I am the painted count, I am this, I am that. Raldron, never heard yet. Just bashes him. He even had a magic sword imbued with a demon and he still got bashed by Raldron. Ah, love him. I am in command of the largest portion of the Night Lord's forces on Terran. Shut up. Poor Night Lords. Poor Night. Why are you over there? I didn't even do your handle. I was going to say just sweep. Just get a sweeping brush, a dustpan and brush, and just sweep the whole floor. And then when you get a nice little pile, then go looking for the piece in there. 7 is Nurgle. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I should have known that. Could have been worse. I was calling my mum a nonce, naively thinking it meant silly or something. I didn't get why she shouted at me. I was super offended till you explained what it meant. Yeah. Never mind, found it. You've hidden my Gorgrund fur. It's mean. Please, but I did. I put it back. There you go. I got you. When we told way back when the first claw was going to show up during the battle. No, that they were at the battle, so we assume they might show up. Weren't we told back in the day? No. Like I'm rereading the books now, and the flashback just happened where they did assault Terra. They were fighting through the palace. Like they got inside, survived to the end, obviously. But no, we were hoping that when Arndemski Bowden got his story in the Heresy, he would put them in for like a chapter, and you would read about them doing their thing. But unfortunately, it never happened. Thought it was 6-something years, but if time doesn't matter in the warp, shouldn't he come out any time? It kind of leaves it open. I always thought that they did it with the kind of, like, I think I remember doing the math, and it comes out as like 10,000 years. So like, it might have been like a little setup that he might reappear in the future. You might get the painted count model in 40k, which would be just amazing. Favorite not knowing lingo story is still former UK Prime Minister who thought lol was lots of love and used it during a really sad message like sorry your nan. Sorry about your nan. Lol. Yeah, I know, right? Close to being childless. Oh no. If I did that, Mum would have been one less. Yeah. Yeah. Time for the Blood Angels. The Blood Angels, I say. Years of torture. Would you now be the stripped count? He would be slightly mad. Yes, like slightly insane. Very funny though. I would find it amusing. So one of the things I've been doing is painting the wood on the shields red too, as if the rats themselves have been dyeing their shields red to match in with the clan. Still need to do metal parts of it bronze, but we'll hit the shield with red first, as well as all of the cloak robes. To answer my own question from earlier, yes, Dragonfang covers over gold. Well, of course it does. Psh. Was that a question from earlier? Whoops. Oh, it's going to take a while. So I was to cook a steak dinner for me and the wife, but she decided to come home and go to bed. So I have to cook 2 steaks. Do I just cook them and eat them, or do I put them in bread? Steak sandwich is good. I mean, 1 steak, make it into a steak sandwich. 2 steaks, you're not going to make 2 steak sandwiches, are you? That's a lot of bread. I love bread. My favorite thing in most meals, but 1 now, 1 for lunch tomorrow. So maybe a steak now and a steak sandwich tomorrow for lunch. Andy might be onto something there. 2 steaks and a piece of bread between them. A true steak sandwich. Ashley wins again. Maybe this book of Arabic he's always reading is onto something. Ragnar Jacket. Hi there. Back after 20 years. Used to paint my son's figures for them. Lol, saw your videos and got back into painting. Thank you. Anytime, buddy. Appreciate you dropping by. Appreciate the pride words, the kind words. Done. God damn it. What are you painting up? After 20 years, what did you go back to? Would be a mistake not to cook them. Oh, I see what you did there. Get the heavy flamer. This brings no joy, Andy, but heresy is heresy. Kill team got 16 teams. The way you said you're back after 20 years makes it seem like you just started. 16 teams, 3,000 points of Tomb King's army, and a Skaven box set. So you're not messing around. The return has been quite epic. I like the love for kill teams. Have you seen that that box company? They do all those little individual display boxes for certain things. I don't know what it's called again, the company. But they did a licensing agreement with Games Workshop, so they have like little display cases, like for kill team. So each one has like the kill team that goes in its name and a little like awesome backdrop and stuff. Looks so cool. I got hooked, lol. Hello, Felix. What's going on? I did see the Krieg Flamer heavy weapon team, if that's what you meant. Would be a mistake. I have mixed feelings about it. It looks cool. It seems a bit weird. Unless it has the torrent rule, then it's fairly silly as an option, I think. But maybe for trench defense, obviously supporting Overwatch fire for, you know, you're charging this unit of infantry and then 3 flamers open up to support on Overwatch would be quite amazing. Like I said, it's an odd choice for a heavy weapon team, but it looks so good. So the likelihood is that I'll probably do the 2 teams I'm doing for sure is a full heavy stubber team. I love the look of those. And I'll probably do a flamer team as well, just because it's so odd looking. It's so different and unique that I think it'd be cool to have it done up. It has an 18-inch range and a damage 2 flamer. It's not too bad, to be honest with you. Of course, all flamers have torrent true. Not a limited edition model, but I have designed a new bookcase unit in my office to have a built-in 40-liter fish tank for one Siamese fighter, a Scarlet Moontail called Argyle Tal. Nice. Yeah, I love Siamese fighting fishes. In the future, I will have a big tank. Not like mega big, not like fucking gallons and gallons, but like maybe 200 liters, something like that. But I want to do a beta colony. I've always wanted a beta colony. Hard to do, but I'd love to get that right. Flamers on a chassis is very odd. It's not a defensive weapon, and I can't imagine wheeling it up to burn out a bunker. The other weapon teams look amazing though. Well, like I said, I think it's a defense line, a defense for trenches. So it's like if someone is storming at your trench, and then all of a sudden, out of all the fire pits, flamers are fired. It's probably pretty devastating. The Royal Engineers literally did it in World War One for trench warfare. They dug channels or tunnels between trench lines, and then just funnels came up, like spouts came up out of the ground and flayed like 60 feet of fire onto trench lines. It was terrifying. Is it too much to buy a Thunderhawk gunship just to put it in a fish tank? No. It would be fairly epic. Do you need someone to build you a hardwood tank stand? Not at the moment, buddy. I know a guy. Dominic, hey man, I just wanted to say I have 25,000 points of Chaos 40k, and your videos and style of painting have given me motivation to get through them. Thank you. Jesus. Mary and Josephina. 25,000 points. Is this Chaos Dave? Is that you? That's a lot. What a Jesus. Like, would you not rather have had 5,000 point 40k armies? Like different 40k armies. Unless it's 5,000 points of World Eaters and then 5,000 points of Thousand Sons and Death Guard and Black Legion, and well, of course then I'm okay with it. New Krieg look awesome and can't wait for the Space Wolf refresh. That's going to be tasty considering what they've done with everything else so far, including especially the Blood Angels. Oh, give me them wolves. Hey, what do you think about the new Guard Combat Patrol or the Krieg box set? Krieg box set is getting bought twice. Whoa, lots of trim. Oh, 25,000 points of trim. Oh, that's not a good way to break it down. If someone should go in a fish tank, it would be a manta. No, that'd be a really funnily shaped fish tank. Get one of those coffee table fish tanks and put it in that. That is Nargle Tal. Well, I could put Karn model in there. Do it. Well, it's split across Chaos Knights and World Eaters, etc. Okay, that's okay then. You just really like Chaos. You should probably see a therapist. I thought I am excessive with my 20k points of guard. I mean, I probably have about 20,000 points of guard now that I think about it. Let's not think about it, actually. And all those mold lines. Ragnar, stop focusing on the negative. He just said he's been inspired to get through them. We're shutting him down. I've just finished my 1,000 point Horus Heresy army tonight. First game this Thursday. Nice. And what's wrong with really loving chaos? All right, Medusa, calm down. There's a trend at the moment for putting Gundam or Pacific Rim models in fish tank and making them look like flooded dioramas. I love that idea. All flooded cities and yeah, some skyscrapers, all the windows broken out. See, if you did that, you don't do it. You put a Jaeger in and then put an octopus in the tank, so it's like a kaiju fighting it. I mean, and then you should have a sound sensor, so sensor setup when you walk up to the tank that activates a little sound box that plays the Pacific Rim music. So when someone's like, "Oh, nice tank," and they walk up, then they'll and they see it and they get it and they understand, and then you've got the best fish tank in the world. How many models would a 20,000 point army be? Well, it's like 60 to 100 models is like a 2k army. So just multiply that by 10. So 600 to 1,000 maybe. Which system 20k of Titans for 30k is like 10 models? True. Learned that my Reaver that I just ordered is 2200 points. So, yeah. I would not recommend putting models in fish tanks that have livestock in them. Plastic can leach into the water. Which system? 20k of Titans, 30k. Yes. Not even one vehicle or artillery. Yeah, I think one of the things they've done with that, Felix, the problem they've done is they, unlike before, like it's a good idea, even though it's not for me, it's a good idea. The combat patrol and the spearhead being a game system into itself. But now, unlike before, where they could just be like, what's going in the spearhead or what's going in the combat patrol, and they just balance it out and put in a cool selection of models. Now they have to try and balance the set of models in there with everything else inside of spearhead, which is, or combat patrol, sorry, which is, you know, it's another restriction they didn't need. Gotta build up the knockdown and back up again. Yeah. Have you updated your Krieg painting system? What do you mean? Are you allowed to keep octopi as pets? Never thought about it. You are. They're really difficult to keep because they're literally escape artists. So the tank you keep them in has to be like basically sealed, or they're like tiny holes till they're gone. You'll find them stuck to the wall halfway across the room. Got here just normal guard infantry, maybe 400 to 500 models. Yeah, probably. Easily. Probably 200 Krieg and probably 200 Cadians. And then like 60 to 100 of everything else except Mordians and Elysians. Why did I stop painting red? 25,000 points of chaos. You can come play me. I have 50,000 points of Dark Angels and an apocalypse table full of terrain set up as the rock. Well, there's your game invite right there. That sounds pretty awesome. It's like that scene. Did we just become best friends? I think we did. Sent a photo of your steak sandwich. Lol. I have no idea what any of them models are. I just have a basic Eldar combat patrol and a few extras and 1,000 point patrol. Nice. Wasn't the greening a British comedy show based in a hospital? The Dark Angels field funny doctors. Greenwing, god damn my phone tonight. Think Zinch is having at my auto career. You need help, White Wolf? You drunk or something? What's going on? Absolutely. Thanks so much for the subscribe. Appreciate you dropping by. Also, if you have to ask if a Thunderhawk is too much, it's too much. I have to be honest, the old tutorial on your channel for Krieg is still the absolute best on YouTube. I appreciate that, buddy. Also, with the dirt bike rider, never found a better one. It's the same scheme I still use to this day. Because it has to match all my other Krieg, so I'm still using it. That dirt bike one, I still have the rest of that bloody squad to paint. Three red. Would you ever do a wolf spear painting session? What? Elaborate. What do you mean by a wolf spear painting session? Oh, excuse me. Stone Cold Sober. Think the banner just broken me. It may have done. It may have done. I can't do it, Captain. Redeemed guided raid. Roadside miniatures. Cool beans. Is that your way of telling me to raid now that you're sick of me? Or is that what's happening here? I'm just a chill little guy trying to paint some Skaven, that's all. I don't need this kind of treatment. Dun, dun, dun. Follow him on Insta, you can see them all. Wait, what? No one pictures of talking about. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Any other reveals we didn't mention yet? We started with 40k. We got Krieg and Eldar. Age of Sigmar, we got goblins and orcs. For the Horse Heresy, we got some really nice new tanks and a plastic Arvis lighter. Pretty goddamn sweet. I have a resin 4-year-old Arvis lighter, so I'll be keen to add a second one to the collection. Have a bit of fun painting that up. They were all amazing. They showed off 3 tanks: the Malkador and Furnace, the standard Malkador. No, the one with the crazy anti-tank gun, anti-titan gun. I don't know what that one's called. Malkador or Annihilator or something. I also have the Forge World Fire one, so now I'm going to have 2 of those. Which is kind of insane. What the hell am I going to do with the second one? My Krieg, they're out of control. The Harvest Lighter is such a nice touch. I love that model. Sorry, trying to get that little bit of red done on this last guy. Or you have to go on and raid somebody. I got all the red done. That's on another stage. So I just have to do the brass and then wash them, and then I get to do a bit of layering work. There really isn't a lot of layering work on these guys. Because, you know, they're basic clan rats, so they can just relax themselves. Put a fair bit of time into their skin, but then it's just one coat on the red and simple coat on the metallics. So it's an easy scheme. The problem is I wanted to do Skaven myself, so when I do a commission like this, there's no way I'm going to turn around and paint my 80 clan rats after this for a good while. Yeah, we did some work today on stream. That's as far as we got on 4 dudes, or 5 dudes while we were chatting away. What about second fire time? I know, right? Malkador and Furnace. It's the Night Vexilor with the banner of Apotheosis. First time painting a banner. That's, yeah. Okay, yeah. $1.25 million this year. That's insane. I never revealed my ankle the other day and someone fainted from excitement. Astrid Thrug, but yeah. I don't think he knows about second fire tank. But what about the Flamer on the Thunderhawk? The Stormbird? Count those too? Yeah, definitely count those. Yeah. It's the offshoot chapter of the Space Wolves. And they're called is that the chapter? The wolves? Are they the wolf spears? Are they the brass ones? Because there was only like one successive chapter of Space Wolves. Even that's questionable. Wolf spear. 40k. Wolf Spear is a loyalist chapter comprised entirely of... Oh, it's the Primaris chapter. Sorry. What do they look like? Is that silver or grey? It's a fairly simple scheme. Silver torso, legs, arms, black interior shoulder pads, knee pad, black backpack. Has anyone painted one up? Oh, it's not silver, it's grey. Very nice scheme. Very clean. Is that what you're doing? God damn it. Yeah, they're very nice. Very tasty space wolves. More, yeah, they're definitely Gracier. I don't know. For my scout squad kill team. You're gonna do wolf scouts. I like it. Makes sense too. Wolf scouts are veterans, so making them a kill team makes a lot of sense. I like the cut of your jib. I don't know if I'll get around to that anytime soon. I haven't done a Space Marine, like just a standard Space Marine chapter in a little while now. I don't know what the last one I did was actually. Blood Angel? I did a Blood Angel a while ago. There's definitely more to do. So many more chapters. There's only 1,000 chapters out there. That's before Primaris Marines came along and then made a whole bunch more. So before Primaris Marines, there was 1,000 chapters. So I have a fair few to go, yeah. I don't think... just looked up Battlefleet Gothic Metal Cruiser to put in a fish tank. £60 is far too much. Maybe, maybe not. Can't give Argyle Tal. Lol. Have you seen the... like the fish tank company has done a line of fish tank ornaments for Star Wars. So it's like a broken ATST or AT-AT, like the hull blown open, and it looks awesome. They do them in different sizes as well. So maybe that's a cool nerdy thing you could put in the tank. Look pretty good. Maybe you can call him Wedge. Just a thought. I don't think any of the scouts out of my kill team scout box are going to end up as kill teams. So 5-man squad for my flesh eaters, my flesh terrors, and a 5-man for my imperial fists. So yeah, it's one of those things. Some of my kill teams will not end up as kill teams. Is there? You said you have 16 kill teams. Is that how many kill teams there currently are? I was only trying to figure this out the other day. Have they currently done 16 kill teams? Mark Bradley just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Mr. Bradley. All right, let's get the details on roadside miniatures. I don't think many scouts ended up as kill teams. More than 16, I think. Oh, Jesus. Is he painting under miniatures or under the Warhammer 40k banner? Let me look at the name again because I'm stupid. Roadside miniatures. Finishing top line of the miniatures and modeling channel thingy is really good, where they literally could be pushed off at any second, so nobody leave. But that's a pretty nice feeling. It's the first time we've finished hot on the top of that, so thank you guys, all your awesome people that stuck around for the stream. I really appreciate that. Where is roads? Oh, there we go. Roadside miniatures. Alright then. You must have rated him before because I can't even get the option to follow, just subscribe, so. But I have his deets currently. So there's 37 of us still kicking around on Twitch. If any YouTube people want to jump over to Twitch for the raid, feel free. If not, that's totally fine. No, it's about 32. Jesus. Don't know which 40k army to do. Don't know which 40k army to do. Well, come back on Thursday and we'll have a chat about that. There's a Crash Federation Galaxy class for a fish tank. Argyltal just destroyed the Federation, right? It happens. Galaxy classes are forever crashing onto planets. Okay, you beautiful people. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday evening with me, talking nonsense and talking about the reveals. You're all amazing. Hopefully you will all be very kind and... Sorry, that's Roadside Miniatures talking in my background. Let me just mute them for a second. Yeah, so I'll see you all Thursday, I hope. I hope you have a good midweek. Get some hobby done. And it is same bat time, same bat channel, 8 to 10 Irish time. So yes, indeedy, yes, indeedy, yes, indeedy. Thank you all, and let's go read.